I'm Carol, and I've been a yoga teacher with Kula since this amazing organization began over a decade ago. I've taught different populations in a variety of places, and today I'd like you to join me for this 30-minute gentle seated chair yoga class, which is good for anyone that wants to feel good, moving our bodies, calming our minds, and lifting our spirit. So let's begin with your hands on your legs or your knees. Find a comfortable seat, but not one where you're leaning back, but one where you're sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to begin by doing some breathing. Something we always do, something that's easy to do. So take a couple of regular natural breaths. And then we're going to do three-part breathing. The three parts are the stomach, the ribs, and the chest. And we're going to fill it that way. We're going to let our stomach get soft, so it'll be the first thing to receive our breath as it swells. The ribs will spread. The chest will lift, all in the same very big breath, and we get tall and we get long. We stay with that height, with that length, and then from the top down, we let the chest recede, and the ribs also, and the belly draw in. So we're just deepening the breath and making it longer. Let's begin. We'll start all the way out, empty, 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 empty. Exhale, 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 exhale. Bring the navel in, empty, empty, empty. And then fill the belly and fill the ribs. You can even feel it happening. Lift the chest. Keep sipping, sipping, sipping in through your nose if that's comfortable for you. And then staying long, just let it all float out. All the way, all the way, all the way out from the chest, the ribs. And at the very bottom, bring your navel in towards your spine, even up towards your heart, so you're squeezing out all of the stale air at the bottom of your lungs, and you begin again, filling the belly, and then the ribs fill, just naturally. Don't overthink it, just let it happen. The chest lifts, the breath keeps going, and then just let it all float down as you stay long, but the breath keeps going and going and going out of the bottom. And this time, you'll breathe in the belly and spread the ribs and lift the chest. When you get to the top, see if you can hold that breath for a moment or two, a few counts, maybe 2 or 3 counts. And then same thing, let it all exhale out. And at the very bottom, when you're squeezing it all out, stay down there too. Feel yourself settling into your seat. Feel yourself getting into gravity, getting heavy in the pose. And then breathing in again. And we feel like we're almost like a balloon or a bubble lifting off the chair as you fill and fill and fill. Or like you're going on a swing. And you get to the top of that really big, big, big arch. And then you stop. You pause. And then you let the breath come all the way out, 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 out. Just before you're ready to go back up again. That quiet, that moment. Hold yourself empty. And then inhale and let it go again. We're all going to be at different paces, a different timing, don't worry about it. Big, big inhale in and pause. Super sweet exhale all the way out and pause. Do that for a couple of breaths. There's no reason why the inside, the inner landscape, has to be as chaotic and sometimes as crazy as today our outer one is. Always the breath is there as the best tool in our toolbox to help bring us back, to help calm us down. Okay, come back into a neutral breath now and bring your hands to your sides. Exhale all the way out so we can turn our palms up, reach your fingertips down, and on the inhale, make a rainbow over your head. Reach and reach and reach and reach, but not to the point where you're squeezing and lifting the shoulders. Let it stay long, and the arms stay long. So go ahead and take that inhale up there, and then exhale all the way out. It's like you're pressing against an invisible force. So we have the arm muscles working for us, pressing all the way up. If your neck is comfortable, you can gaze between your hands. This length in the arms goes all the way through the body. Everything is long, and then when you're ready to exhale, bring it down. Let your left hand stay grounded, stay like you're reaching your fingertips, touching the ground almost, and the right arm comes up. Find length in that arm first, and then go ahead and lean over. Now, if you feel your balance would be better by holding your chair, go ahead and hold your chair. Just let that right side of your body get long, and if length means this, or this, or this, everything's great. Breathing into that side body, making space. Feeling the ribs spread like fingers. And then lift the bottom arm and bring it back up. Inhaling. Exhale, float the other one down. Reaching. This one gets long, the left one, and then we tip or we hold. Bottom arm reaches. And both arms come up. Take a nice big inhale here. And we're going to turn the whole torso to the right. We're going to let that left arm come down to the outside of the right knee. And the right arm just rests behind us on the chair. The elbow can be bent, anything that feels comfortable for you. The entire practice needs to be what feels comfortable for you. Gazing around over your shoulder, even your eyes are looking all around to the wall behind you, getting everything into the act, letting the entire torso turn around the axis of the spine, getting a nice big squeeze, a nice inner hug going on here. Stay in this twist and just let the head revolve around. Look over the opposite shoulder and bring it back again. Any little clicks, pops, cracks you're hearing, welcome them. It's all giving some love to that cervical spine. And look around behind you again. And this time, let that back arm reach up. It does not have to be very super long. It can even be as at a bending the elbow. But we're just going to reach. In fact, let's do that. Let's stretch the arm and bring it on back. And reach diagonally and let it get long as the reach finishes. And then bring it back again, bending the elbow as we come back into the twist. And this time, as it gets really long, float it down and let it come to your opposite knee. Tuck your chin, round your back, and let some breath flow right into the back body here. Fill the back body. You'll feel it. Take a nice deep breath right between the shoulder blades. Remember, lots of breath. And always this capacity. Every cell receives that gift of your breath, of your energy, your life force, that pranayama. And then bring it back up, and your arms are crisscross. So you can go ahead, and I'm taking my right elbow on top of my left and bringing my arms into a wrap. An eagle arm. Feel free to do back, arm to arm, back to back. Or just bring them together this way. It all works, making circles. Pick a direction. Lifting my fingertips to the sky, coming around to those circles, elbows go down. While I'm doing this, nothing below me are getting lazy. My feet are planted nicely, my navel's drawn in. And then go ahead and go the opposite direction. And then come to the center, let your feet plant a little bit, knees width, separate your knees a bit. Lift your toes, spread your toes, plant your toes. Lift them and spread them and plant and make good contact with the earth. And then lift the arms up, let the head drop back. Getting a nice stretch at the top of the shoulders. And again, any amount that feels right for you. So my navel's drawn in. Right? I'm supporting myself as I go off my midline, like reaching myself back. Even my pelvic floor is lifted. What does that mean? That little trampoline, that muscle that we have there underneath. It's the same muscle you use like when you really can't get to the bathroom fast. You hurry, 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 so you're pulling it up. It's an important one to practice. And then let yourself come straight through. All the way through. That's why we spread our knees. We're just giving in to the gravity. No tugging, no pulling, just the weight, just surrender. And then come on back up and unwrap the arms wherever they were, spread wide, and press the walls away with your hands. My fingers are first up, and then my fingers are down. And then I'm moving and rolling my wrists, giving my wrists some love, making circles. Let me give you one view. Good. Making circles like that. And then the opposite way as well. Flip-flopping them up and down a little bit is fine. And open and closing my fingers a lot. Very good. Getting that lymphatic system going. Pumping, 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 pumping. And then bring your right arm over your left, wrap it all the way around you. Gentle, find your shoulder blades, give yourselves a hug. Give yourselves a hug a lot of times. Always the hugs. Start the love right here, right now. That's how we get more. We spread it all out. Got to start with you. Can't pour a beautiful cup of tea from an empty teapot. And everything that fills you up. And then next time we inhale, arms come out like wings and all the way up to the sky. Get tall like we did before. Real length on the inhale. On the exhale, we'll turn this time to the left. Right hand comes down to the outside of the knee. Your left hand rests behind you. Take the twist. Once again, remember, all the way around behind you. Right? Everything gets into it. Chin gently reaches towards the shoulder. Eyes, gaze, even if the eyes are closed, gazing around behind you. You can even use that hand on the outside of the knee as a little lever to get a little deeper, a little juicier, that twist if it feels good. If it feels good. Let the head revolve, look around over the opposite shoulder, and bring it back around again. And look over your shoulder. And bring it around again. And this time we'll take that arm, and remember we can bend it now, and we're going to lift it up and shoot it diagonally, stretching the whole side body, all the way from that left sits bone out the fingertips, right? Shooting it out over that right knee. And then exhaling, contracting, bringing it back. And inhaling, reaching tall and long, making that arch. Wherever it goes, however deeply. What's deep for you is not deep for anybody else. Just let it open, let it stretch, let it feel good. Let the breath flow. It's all part of a beautiful practice. And next time we bring it over and we bring it down, we crisscross our knees, we tuck our chin, we feel the back body, get long and get wide. It's like we have this beautiful lace tablecloth with our skin on the back just going over our shoulder blades, our shoulders, and let some deep, good body breaths get in there. Let the body breathe and let that back body know it too receives our breath. And then the arms come up and we have left elbow over right, or again, whatever you did last time, or this side may feel differently. So it could be hand to hand, back to back, gets the job done, makes some circles, gets a nice stretch going, right behind the arms, the rotator cuffs, the top of the shoulders, all good. And all the while, what's happening in your body? Where are your toes? Lift them, spread them, plant them. Where's your navel? Draw it in. Nothing's going on here that's floppy, right? And change direction. Everything gets into our act. And then lift just as before. Elbows go up to the sky. Fingers reach behind you. Another opportunity to do your core. Bring your navel in. Lift that pelvic floor up. Let everything find its support. It all pitches in. And then go ahead and spread the knees a bit so we remember to bring ourselves down and let the weight open everything up. Just surrender. And then bring it back up. Let your hands go in front of you this time and take one hand, spread your fingers, stretch your arm towards me. And then the other one as well. And then spread them out a lot and let your pinky come in towards your wrist crease. And then your next finger, and next, and go. And the thumb comes to the base of the pinky. Again. Shake your hands out a lot. And put your hands on your knees. And we have our knees spread for a reason. Now we'll stay here for a moment before we go into legs. We just want to do some cat and cow to give our spine a little attention, a spine a little love. So we're going to let ourselves lean forward. Fill the belly with breath. Fill the chest, just like we did before. Let the gaze go up, maybe where the ceiling and the wall meet, right over the horizon. Inhaling here. And then exhaling, rolling it back, tucking the chin, rounding the back, bringing the navel in. Inhaling, we can even let our hands slide so our fingers are inside as we just let ourselves go right through the middle. And stretch and make that beautiful valley with the back, with the spine. And go ahead and do the same, stretching it back and rounding the back now into that rainbow. Inhaling, go forward. Exhaling, reaching back, tucking chin. And one last time. We'll breathe forward. Cat and cow. Come on back to neutral. You'll toe your feet together, sitting up nice and tall. And we'll go ahead and let our right leg come in. We'll stretch it towards our body, hugging that leg in, hugging that knee. It doesn't matter if it's down here, it's up here, it doesn't matter. We're going to draw our nose towards it or to it. Doesn't matter where that goes, but just go ahead and bring the navel in and get that nice stretch. And then sit up tall. And again, we exhale, bring it in. And let's do that one more time. Bring it in, hug it. And this time we'll stretch that leg out, and we can let it rest on the chair. You can even move it back a little bit more if you feel that you want the support of your chair, or your hands can hold on to your leg, or you can do it holding onto the chair, or hands resting, whatever feels right for you, getting all that beautiful energy into that leg. So we're going to bring the knee in, and then bring the knee out, and then open any amount. It can go high, it could go low. Bring it on back. Bring it in. And we try and stay nice and tall. So our abdominals are supporting us. It becomes a whole body work. Right? The whole body is helping. Everything's pitching in. And one more time. And out. And this time go ahead and pump the ankle. Same thing. The lymphatic system loves pumping, and roll the ankle in one direction and go ahead and do it in the other. And open and close your toes. If they click and pop and crack like mine, that's just fine. And then hug that knee in. Lift it up. We're going to cross that knee over the other one. If this feels too intense, you can cross it down here. And we're going to let our bodies first sit up nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall. Feel a little stretch going on in that hip. Let's give ourselves a chance first to massage our feet. A little love to those toes in between and all around. You know, we have all those wonderful reflexology points going on, so we can definitely give it a rub and give it some attention. All right. So we sit up nice and tall first, and just the long spine. I'll show you. Just the long spine is going forward. Just leaning forward like that. And then, either with your hands on your knee, to give you a little support, depending on how deep you want to go, how deeply you want to go, or let yourself drape all the way over. You get a really, really nice stretch right in the hip. It's a good piriformis stretch. It's really good if you have sciatica. You can even do something like that, lying on your back, right? Just crossing your ankle over your knee and hugging your knee in when you're on your back, lying in bed. And then bring yourselves back up. And bring that leg down. And relax and just feel. Give yourself a minute to just feel the sensations and the stretches and everything that's circulation, everything that's happened to that right leg. Pretty great. And then again, we'll do the left. We'll hug that leg in. We'll bring our nose to our knee. And inhaling. And bringing it in. Tall, and exhale, hugging it in. And one more time, and bringing it in. And this this time we'll stretch that leg out. And first we'll bring that knee in, and then out, and then open. And we'll bring it in and out with hands on the chair or hands on your leg for any kind of support. And it can come in a little bit and just open a little bit. It can come in a lot and just open a lot, whatever works and feels good. And let it stay straight out and pump. And make circles. And go the other way. And then open and close your toes. Hug that knee in and go ahead and cross the ankle over. Sit up nice and tall. Give some attention to that foot. Take your time. You know, when you're having your bowl of cereal, you can take a tennis ball, put it on the ground, or any other ball, and just let your foot roll over it and massage all those beautiful points that you have on the bottom of your feet. And then go ahead and let your hands rest, tip forward. Now if you're feeling sensation, it's a good thing, right? Nothing pain, there's no pain. No pain in yoga, like no crying in baseball. But if you do feel sensation, go ahead and send your breath there. When you practice yoga, wherever you feel things going on, you send your breath. You allow it to soothe, you allow it to open, it helps relax it. So if that's what's happening in your hip right now, go ahead and practice that, right? Breathing and knowing the breath reaches that as well. And then either hand's resting here, or go ahead and taking the full stretch. Just releasing and relaxing and melting forward. And bring yourselves back up again. Hug your leg in. Plant your leg down. Relax and breathe. It's what we do naturally. No big deal. But such a big deal. So go ahead and spread your legs now. And we're going to breathe our arms up. And exhale, reach to me. And inhale up. Even a little baby back bend. You can just make contact with the back of your chair, drawing the navel in and up. And exhaling, bringing it down. Well, let's stop halfway. Gazing down so your arms are in line with your ears. Inhaling up. Baby back bend. And exhale, reaching. And then this time, let's just reach all the way up and baby back bend here. And bring yourselves forward. And bring your hands down. Touching the ground, palming the ground, fingertips on the ground. And inhale back up. And more, and twice more. Let the breath come out and let the body relax. One more time. And down we go. This time stay here for a moment and slowly roll up. One vertebra at a time. Nice and easy. Bring your hands back onto your thighs. Bring your legs together. Do a little body scan here. Close your eyes. See how you're feeling. Start down at the toes. Lift them up, spread them and plant them. And then just work your way up through ankles and let it relax. And your calves, shins, let them be heavy and relax. Travel up the roundness of your knees. Feel your hands resting on your thighs and your sits bones and butt, really being heavy. All right, that heavy pelvis settling into the chair. And the belly, receiving the breath in and out. Don't control, don't do anything. Just feel. Where do you feel that breath? Maybe it's the belly, maybe it's the chest. Maybe it's the tip of your nose, right where your nostrils are and the air going in and out. And with that heaviness of your hands and then your elbows, your forearms, feel your shoulders descend. Feel them just move away from the neck. All that tension we hopefully released from over the shoulders. Let them just rest, and the neck is still so nice and long. Let the head just settle on top of the neck, settle on top of the shoulders, let it be, let it just be. And the skin on your face relax, your eyes settle and relax, your jaw. Make sure your tongue is just settling into the bottom of your mouth. And if you're breathing through your nose, maybe you can even feel the line where the top and the bottom lips are meeting. Take a few breaths here and stay for a moment or two. We have a moment or two. This is Dana Fold's poem From Root to Bloom. It's called Yoga's Reach. It's one of my advertisements for come and do yoga. It's a wonder how a simple stretch deepens breath, and an elegantly held pose grows to touch the whole of me. Like sugar stirred into tea, the potency of yoga spreads from body into mind and heart, revealing an ocean of energy that heals and opens, holds me close, and sets me free, all in the same moment. That is yoga's reach. So let your eyes float open and your hands come down to its sides. Palms go out. Breathe in and lift them up. Let the palms find each other and draw it from the heavens down to the heart. I hope you enjoyed this. Come back anytime. It was so much my pleasure to be with you. Namaste.